What's up, guys, and welcome back to What Happens If Cristiano Ronaldo Signs for York City. Now, I have a small confession to make. I did record an episode of me playing the first game. However, stupidly, I did not turn my mic on. Because of this, I'm going to have to run through what happened, and we'll crack on with the second game. Now, basically, what happened is we absolutely smashed the team, 5-1. Cristiano Ronaldo got 3 goals. We had a player sent off. Wes York scored a goal. John Parkin also scored a goal. Now, what I also did in that previous episode is I went through the transfers. So I'm going to quickly do that now. As you can see, we've actually got a little bit of budget remaining in the transfer budget and also some wages. So there may be some scope to do some more business. So basically, some of these transfers are already done before I got there, but since I've arrived, I signed Reece Brown. I think we've been through that in a previous episode. I signed Jermaine Granson. Signed Adam May on loan from Portsmouth. Now in this league he is a world beater. Probably nowhere else, but certainly in this league he's a world beater. I signed Ben Williams on loan from Barnsley. It's a decent left back. He'll fill the role. I mean, he can play for slightly further up if I needed him to, but certainly he's a quality left back. I signed Charlie Bell, who's a youth, going to be like a young player, 18 years old, plenty of potential. I'm hoping that Cristiano Ronaldo will be able to sort of rub off on him and increase that quite quickly. And we also signed this guy called Aaron Krul, who has sort of floated around. I think he played for Reading at one point, played for Dundee even, sorry. But he's 22 years old. He's got amazing potential and quite good current ability, so he will be around the team. So we're going to get straight into the game. I believe we are playing Stockport, so a nice league, previously a league team. So this is quite a 2 decent teams here. I'd imagine we will score some goals. I mean, Chester, remarkably, even though we won 5-1, we weren't even top of the league, so they absolutely whooped the team. So we're not even top even now. So Baines on the ball, playing at the back. A really strange highlight there. That's the only thing with Football Manager. Sometimes, even if you have, like, we've only got key highlights on, they're having a highlight from the kickoff where he just passes straight back to the defence. It makes absolutely no sense at all. Drop down to second position. At the moment, there's 0 highlights. What we found in the last game is we had 30 shots. I think it was like 18 on target. So there's quite a substantial amount of shots that we had in the previous game. The only difference being that in this game, we are against a slightly better opponent. And of course, our fitness is slightly depreciated because in this league, it seems to be that fitness is quite hard to constantly be at the peak. So 17 minutes, 18 minutes gone, absolutely nothing is really happening. We are getting some shots. Like I say, I have got on only key highlights, so there will be bits where not a lot happens. I may edit that or change that as I make these videos. However, in order to make them relatively quick and not to keep you, to bore you to death, key highlights did seem like the logical approach to start off with at least. Obviously, the only negative to that being if there's not a lot goes on, then you just have to listen to me speak randomly and not really achieve much. So we're 32 minutes in the game, 7 shots, 4 on target, another couple on target there. It says there's 8 shots and 5 on target, but only 1 off target. So what happened to the rest? So Williams on the ball, passes to May in central midfield. He crosses the ball forward to Brown on the right hand side. He gets to Hislop. Hislop is thinking about it. He gets the ball out to Williams. He crosses it into Ronaldo, and Ronaldo, just over the bar. In the previous game, Ronaldo literally scored every header that came his way. It was a crazy he only had like 3 shots, and each one he scored. At the moment, he's not on peak sharpness, so his fitness is going down quite rapidly. Burgess on the ball. He crosses it in. York scores for York. The best named player you could have at your team. York scores for York. His second goal of the season. We go 1-0 up against Stockport. And we move up to first position. Now, I have no idea why Cristiano Ronaldo is not taking free kicks. I will change that at half-time. That makes absolutely no sense at all. I mean, he would literally shoot from every single one, but if he scores 2 a season, then that's not too bad. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put him on set pieces for everything. We'll do that before we start the second half really quickly. Assuming that doesn't take 10 years to load. Ronaldo takes everything. Why not? He might as well. He's not really a great at corners, to be fair, but you might as well take everything. You might even put him on throw-ins. So we're just going to get an assistant to do the team talk. Right, so 1-up. This is good. Like I say, we have spent money on the defence, so in theory our defence, in fact that's the only money we've really spent at all. I mean, we've kind of improved a couple of players, but mainly it's the defence that we've improved, so you would expect us to be relatively solid at the back. Now I think because of having Ronaldo, they're basically saying we're going to make we're going to make loads and loads of money. Now I'm guessing that's, I don't know, I've never done that before, but I'm guessing it's commercial value that he brings in. So we will probably be able to move up the leagues quite quickly because of that. I'm just going to make a quick sub because fitness is a bit of a problem for some of these players. Bring on another loan signing. Paddy McGlynn. I'm probably going to butcher most people's names if I'm honest. It's just the way it's going to have to be, unfortunately. This episode will only be the one game. I am going to try and do multiple games an episode, but because I've had to kind of effectively re-record an episode, although I'm not technically doing that, but in terms of this only being episode 3, is it episode 3? Episode 2, I am effectively re-recording, so I will only do the one game. York on the ball, York going forward. He's a determined young man. Still on the ball, passes to Hislop. Hislop on the ball, crosses it in. Ronaldo, oh, header, clearance. He misses his header or dummies it, one of the two. And he crosses down. Williams on the ball. Obviously, if you don't like my camera angles, I will be happy to change these. Just leave a comment below. Hislop again on the ball. He's passing to on the ball. Williams, is he going to cross the ball into Ronaldo? Ronaldo, he's got to score. Cristiano Ronaldo, it's his 4th goal of the season. He does not miss. You get that ball in there, he will score every single time. Without a doubt, he is going to win those headers. You don't need to see a replay of it. It's just a bullet header by Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, I'm probably going to take him off relatively soon because his fitness is a bit low. We're 2-0 up. I think we're probably safe. Let's bring on big old John Parkin. See if he can make a bit of an impact. This is a This is a substitution that you would never see. John Parkin replaces Cristiano Ronaldo. Also giving away a penalty. As you take Ronaldo, it's a shame you can't sub players back on. It makes this 2-1. It could be an interesting last 20 minutes. We should have enough firepower to win, if I'm honest, but there is that potential. Warburton and an easy goal. Goalkeepers, in my experience, very rarely save penalties. Certainly at this level. I mean, I'm not saying they don't ever save penalties, but they certainly seem to be a rare occasion. No, this is not a potential way back in the game. So we're 72 minutes in, it's 2-1. This puts us top of the league, 6 points, would be 6 points. Goals of 7, 4, 2 against, goal difference +5. So it's a good start to the season. I'm not saying they won't, I mean, knowing my luck, they will now score again, just to ruin all that, to basically make that statement non and void. Taking Ronaldo off is a risk, but however, getting Ronaldo injured would basically, well, one would ruin the series, but effectively would, oh, another penalty. So it's going to make it 2-2. And the keeper's probably going to save this. Having said keepers never save penalties, you just watch this now. Nope, 2-2. Okay, take everything back about us being comfortable, good start to the season. And now we've just given away 2 stupid penalties. We've taken off our best player. We're down to 4th in the league. I mean, I had to take him off. He was low on fitness. I had no choice. It wasn't that I wanted to take him off. Obviously, I'd have left him on the whole game if I had a choice. But it just seemed like a logical thing to do. You wouldn't expect your team to be able to give away two goals. Or maybe even 3. Watch us lose now. Take off your talisman and then you go and lose. 85. I mean, we would take it. I mean, Stockport are decent. Oh, I'd imagine they'd be decent anyway. They're certainly a team that are well known. So a draw wouldn't be the end of the world. I mean, draw at home is pretty rubbish, really, but we would take it. It's a marathon, not a race. Looks like we're going to get a draw. I'm not going to play around too much with the tactics. Sometimes I would. If I was offline, I'd probably go all out a little bit more. But Williams on the ball, a strange back pass when you've got 1 minute left, but nevertheless, we're very patient boys. Williams, what's he going to do with it? He's basically winding down the clock. You think he'd be chasing it. He passes to Kempster. Kempster crosses the ball over to absolutely nobody. Nobody was there. Basically, but might as well just kick the ball out of play. In fact, he did basically kick the ball out of play. So that's a draw. It's a bit disappointing being 2 up. You would have expected us to be able to win that game. We will take it. You like to say, it is a marathon, not a race. It puts us in 4th position, 2 points off top after 2 games. Now I'm going to leave this video here simply because that game did take a long while to play, but also because this is the 2nd episode. That was basically my original plan before I screwed up the audio. Right, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click the little bell so you get constant notifications of my videos. Let's just quickly go through. Well, like I said before in the video that I recorded and then obviously lost the audio for, I'm going to play up to there to Cruzen, Ashton, and then I'm going to play that game with you guys. And then we'll probably play 2 games really quickly, and then we'll see where we go. Right, thank you for watching. Goodbye.